Hey, I'm Cindy Moore, and we're going to be talking about the Cindy Bender today. This is one of the first tools that I created for doing metalwork, and I'm going to show you how it works. I made this out of nylon so it doesn't mar or scratch your work. If you have a bracelet that's already finished and you need to bend it into the shape of a bracelet, you just put it in here and bend. Being made out of nylon, it will not scratch or mar the surface of your metal. Actually, this is woven with Cindy's wire weaving kit. It's finished. I've already cut my ends, so I'm going to put it in here. You open your wing nuts until it goes under here, slides under here easily. You don't want it to pinch, so it's just barely touching. Now we're going to use the pressure of our thumbs. We don't have to use hammers, mallets, bracelet mandrels, ring mandrels, things like that. So I've put it in here until I can feel it on the front. And then I just take my thumbs, bend, slide, bend, slide, bend, slide, and I'll turn it around. You see I'm getting a nice little curve there. I'll put this side in. Same thing, starting on the end where I can touch the end in the front. Bend, slide, bend, slide, bend, slide. And you just keep working it back and forth until you get the shape you need. So we're getting there. These are good if you do shows because you can shape the bracelet to fit the customer right there. Everybody's arm's not the same shape. I have a little thin wimpy arm, and every arm's a little bit different. So now I'm going to keep bending, and you just keep working with it until it gets the right shape for you. Now I'm going to tilt this sideways just a little bit. If you can see in here, there are 3 different size mandrels, and they all can live right here till you get ready for them. For smaller things, if you're doing smaller curves, bracelets, earrings, things like that, rings, you can take your wing nuts off, slide this off, and put the actual size mandrel that you need. Okay, we're pretty much there. Give us a nice little curve on the end. Is, like I said, done with Cindy's wire weaving jig, and you can check out my website for that. As I mentioned, I have 3 different size mandrels here, so I'll show you how you take it off. If I'm going to do earrings or a ring or something like that, I can use the smaller mandrel, and they all live in this on these little bolts here. So see, I've got 3 different sizes, so I can use this for a bracelet or earrings, which is pretty small. I'll stand it right there where you can still see it, and that one. This one goes down to a size 5 ring, which is something like this. And again, this is wire weaving, done with Cindy's wire weaving kit, which you can check out on my website along with instructional DVDs. So if I were going to make a ring, what I would do is take my wing nuts off, pull this off, and drop this down on here, put my wing nuts back on, and the same process as I did when I was making the bracelet. Now that we know we have 3 different size mandrels in there to use, we know that it's made out of nylon, so we can use it on anything. If I'm doing granulation or reticulation or something like that, I can't hammer on it. I can use this because it's made out of nylon. If I were to put a stone on my bracelet, if I have a bracelet here and I wanted to add a stone, I can't hammer on this bracelet to shape it after the stone's put on. We all know that it's easier to put your bezel cup on a flat surface. So I would do my weaving, if it's weaving or flat silver or whatever you're using, I would solder my bezel cup on, then I would put it in the bender. Now what I do here is I loosen the wing nuts until I have enough space to clear the bezel cup, so it will not damage my bezel cup. This is really good too if you're doing repair work and the bracelet has stones on it, so you can actually bend it straight back out to work with and then rebend it with this without damaging any stone that's already set or a bezel cup that you might have put on for mounting a stone. Also, as I mentioned earlier, this will give you a parallel bend, unlike a bracelet mandrel. Also, this weighs just a few ounces. Would you rather have this in your toolbox, which is lightweight, convenient, easy to use, multi-purpose because of the different sizes, or would you rather have a heavy ring mandrel, a heavy bracelet mandrel, and a big old heavy hammer. Go to my website now and check it out. So if you're interested in this exciting little tool that I have here and like to add it to your toolbox and your collection of wonderful, cool tools, go to my website at www.cooltoolchick.com and order your very own today. Thank you.